Hello, folks. Just for your information, this is Gerold and Becky Miller, and we're back home in Ohio in the U.S., but we still have some videos of Kenya that we'll bring you in the next month or so. So whenever you see a video of Kenya, just realize that we are back in the U.S., but still bringing you some memories that we've had of Kenya. Hope you enjoy this. Thank you very much for subscribing and commenting and liking our videos. God bless each one of you. Thank you.
Hey, people. Good morning. We're still here in Kisumu. We look kind of sleepy-eyed yet. We're going to head out of Kisumu today, my husband and I, and we are going to go on a road trip to Kericho to check out the tea fields. So come with us as we go. We're excited to see what we can find there. We even booked a place where we might stay the night. So we're excited to check out the area and see how tea is grown, manufactured, packed, and shipped all over the world. So let us go. We're so excited to take you along today as we go on this trip. Of course, we notice all the change as we go, and we enjoy it so much. It's like back home. So come along and we'll show you. To us, this is all familiar territory. We went out this way for Bible study and church twice a week. So this is just like so familiar and intriguing to see again. So yeah, I know it's been several years since we were here. We lived here for 3 years and now we're at home in America longer than that. And now we've come back to visit Sylvia and Corey, help out with the baby. So yeah, it's like going back to our second home. Okay, folks. We are several miles down the road now. We're through Kisumu and we are traveling on Nairobi Road here, and we are approaching Ohedo, the little town of Ohedo. So we're going to keep you posted as we travel on toward Kericho, where all the tea farms are, tea fields. It's so beautiful there. Well, people, we're getting closer to the mountains. You can see the long stretch of highway in front of us. And we are just getting ready to turn off on a road that is not as nice as this one. It used to be a very nice road, but I wanted you to hear all the noise that was on this road as we traveled. So instead of going straight to Kericho, we are going to take a left here and take this very rough road and kind of make a loop up around and come by a few more of the tea fields. We've been through that way before, but my gracious, this road is something else. From one side to the other, trying to dodge the potholes, and you can hear all the racket the semis make. My goodness, just rumbling and carrying on. But everybody just kind of did what they had to get to where they're going. You may think this is not a very significant video, but notice this Kenyan man in his shamba right outside his property line where the trim bushes are. He's waving so friendly to us. And he's planted beans and corns among the rocks and on the hillside on the outside of his property line. I thought it was amazing and beautiful. You can see we're traveling in a mountainous area, kind of smaller mountains and hills, and going around the curves, just climbing higher and higher. But this little scene down here is a nice little car parked by some buildings. You can see it's a family setting here, but I thought it was intriguing to see a car there. It seems they're living in a makeshift house in order to have a car. I'm happy for them. I also think this area looks like God took his big dump truck and just dumped some piles of dirt here and there. Don't you think so? I think this is such a beautiful area. We've climbed to the top here, seeing the load of people here with a tractor and trailer of dirt, just happy as a lark to have a job. You'll see a lot of animals in this video along the road and here and there, but you'll also notice these, or I should say big orange trees sprinkled here and there, and they are called a Nandi flame. A Nandi Hills is a mountain range in Africa. And I'm hoping you'll get to see some really nicely blooming trees in Kericho. That's the big orange Nandi flame trees. They're so showy and pretty. And here, a big tanker spilled over on the side. Must have just happened not too long ago. Wow. This is the same coffee field that we saw some years ago when we lived here in Kenya, Africa. And we are again passing by this place, and we just pulled in here and took some videos. Yeah, we had some breakfast here, yogurt and stuff that we brought along. We are just pretty hooked on Kenya's fresh fruit for breakfast. We met some of the family here, the uncles and the brothers and the sisters that owned the coffee property. There's a large coffee co-op in this area close to here. It's called the Kenyan. It's the Kenyan Coffee Co-op. It's the place where the small farmers here take their coffee to be exported, to be shelled, washed, and packed and dried. So, yeah, we have seen that place too, and I'm not sure if we passed it or if it's still coming up, but they cater to small farmers, and that is so nice that he does that. And yes, we've been driving parallel to the train tracks most of the way here, and here is a beautiful trestle where the train passes over. It's not a passenger train, it's only a cargo one. Look at this beautiful scenery. Mountain ranges, wow. Enjoy this valley as we drive by. are coming upon one of these little hills or tall hills that it looks like God dumped with his dump truck, and here we've reached the top, the very top, and you can see what it looks like here. Isn't that amazing? and it's farmed all the way on the top. Somebody's planning to sell some chickens and roosters. They're tied together so they stay there. And here at this place, we stopped for a bathroom break. They had a nice facility here, set up for overnight. It's very beautiful. It's called the Settlers Inn. Here we see cows grazing, a lot of gravel and stone on the bank, and a beautiful nandi tree. And look at this. I think we saw somebody sleeping back there in the grass. But look at these. Well, here he is. Look at these beautiful trees. They're flat top trees, kind of. I'm not sure what they're called. I don't think they're all acacia trees, but they look very beautiful. If you notice, the corn is planted right up around the trees all the way through there on that hill. I just found that so intriguing to have a cornfield just around the trees, and they'll get corn. They'll survive. Does this have the comb inside?
Yes.
Oh, and that is string. Oh, I thought it was looking different. I wasn't sure.
This is not different.
And this one is how much?
800.
800.
Yes. Let me give you.
Declare that it's so good.
Take it to 600.
See, there's your bananas.
Oh, let me see them. This is not cooking banana. This is and this is looking like dried red beans, or they're drying them here on their bags that they bring their produce in with. So they probably sit here waiting for customers shelling the beans. We just stopped at a roadside stand, excuse me, and we got a lot of these little sweet passion fruits. Oh, they are so sweet. They are God's natural grown vanilla cup. That's what they taste like, vanilla pudding. But it is a variety of passion. And we got a whole bag full for $1. So now this is our snack, plus we bought a bunch of bananas. I have to show you this nice bunch of bananas for 50 cents. They're so good. They're tree ripened and they're so sweet compared to the ones that are just imported in the US and stuff like that. So we're pretty happy to find our natural dessert from God's garden. Lots of maize fields and probably the first corn shocks that I've ever seen in Kenya, Africa. Maybe a time or so before, but very seldom. We used to do this at home with our corn. Here we're close to another town. It seems to be market day in many of the towns throughout the countryside as we pass through here. You can see this is full-fledged market day. Everybody's here buying or exchanging or trading or selling whatever goods they have to bring. Lots of produce, as you can see. We're getting close to Kericho. Here are our first tea fields, the light green that you see behind the water pond. It's the first tea fields that we have seen so far. So we're getting close, people. Now you're seeing the tea fields, the light green tea field. It's amazing. They don't look like our herbal tea at all, but it's more like a bush where they glean the smallest 3 leaves off the top wherever they can find them. And here is resident houses for the workers that pick tea for them. Some hillsides are just covered with these residential houses where the workers would stay at. Here they're selling honey and other items along the road here, and maybe some cane sugar stalks. again, they're selling oranges and sugarcane. Enjoy with us now the tea fields and the beautiful orange, bright orange, non-deflamed trees that are just blooming full tilt here right now. You'll see more of them as we go. But I'm sorry that we didn't get more of the tea factories and show you how it's packed and cut and dried. We got into rain and we spent time other places, so I'm sorry again that we didn't get much tea information for you. The rain also deterred us from even getting pictures of tea pickers. So many times there's tea pickers out there, just hundreds of them picking tea, and the rain had chased everyone out. So, sorry for that. All morning, all forenoon, all day was cloudy, foggy, and now we're caught in rain. So it'll probably be wet the rest of our way. Look at the fog and the rain. Wow. This has a beauty all its own. Looks like a truckload of avocado dumped here. Somebody had a lot of trees. Yay, we've arrived. We're at the Sunshine Hotel. We've been here before, some years ago, so we're just reminiscing and seeing all the change. Seems there's work going on all the time. There's a beautiful entrance with the upstairs balconies. Okay, people, we have reached our hotel where we're taking lunch today, and we have reached Kisumu, and we have not yet found our Airbnb, but we needed to eat a bite of lunch first, and then we'll take you along for that. We'll show you what kind of Kenyan food we ate today for lunch. This beautiful outdoor sitting area with beautiful grass and stuff on it is all new from the last time that we were here. And of course, all the flowers too. Wow, they are so pretty. I had to get them up close for you. A slow rain was still falling, but that did not keep me from getting these beautiful plants for you. So we ended up meeting the owner there, and he remembered us from our previous visit several years ago, and he took us around on the inside and showed us his newly added coffee cafe, a beautiful coffee shop. Oh, wow. Wow, I see. Oh my, beautiful barista machine.
See, in the U.S. we have a coffee shop, and it's impressive to see these nice machines.
Okay, here we are standing at the entrance of this beautiful place, Sunshine Hotel. And we are done with lunch. It's still raining, it's cool. And we are headed outside of Kericho, where we will find our Airbnb, approximately 20 minutes from Kericho. So come with us as we go. Enjoy this beautiful sign, Welcome to Kericho. I thought it's so pretty for a town to have something like this. And we will give you a sneak peek into our Airbnb. See you in the next video.
Take me back to the old dirt road where Mama and Papa used to go. Let's sing all them songs from a long time ago and pine for them old days of yore.